Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today, we've got My Hero Academia Season 6, Episode 134, called The Lovely Lady Nagant. So, we saw last episode, guys, Lady Nagant has appeared out of nowhere because All For One actually hired her and gave her a quirk as payment, essentially, to go bring Deku to him alive. So Lady Nagant has the ability, her original ability is she's got like sniper, super sick, dude. She literally uses her elbow like this and she like shooting sniper bullets that she makes with her hair. So she's basically got, I guess you could say she has an unlimited supply of bullets, but I don't know because we haven't learned that much about her yet. So we don't know how that affects her quirk and like, can she make unlimited amount of bullets or does she run out of hair and she has to wait for it to grow back? We don't know entirely, but we know that she's the best shot basically in all of Japan. She can basically hit anything that she wants. She can curve bullets. She can make any kind of bullet she wants. So she's literally the perfect shot. But I think that Deku has a great counter to that because of his ability to sense danger. I think that he's going to be able to hopefully counter her a little bit. She has Overhaul with her. So it's going to be interesting to see how that whole thing ties in with Deku and all that. So with all that being said, guys, we're about ready for some peakness, baby, because Season 6 of My Hero Academia has been absolute fire, baby. This thing has been dope. But if you're watching on YouTube, guys, do me a big favor. Hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. Y'all know the drill, man. It would mean the world to me. Help me push this, man. I'd really love to be over that 150 subscriber mark by the end of the year. So it would mean the world to me. Honestly, actually, by the time we're watching this video, it'll probably be way past the end of the year. So, but anyways, guys, help me out a ton, man. Help me push past that. And yeah, it would mean the world to me. If you guys want to join us over on Patreon, the link is in the description down below, guys. Join us over there because over there we are 6 weeks ahead on My Hero Academia and 6 weeks ahead on Bleach. So with all that being said, guys, we're getting straight into this, man. I am pumped and ready to watch more of My Hero Academia, baby. Let's go, Ben. Let's go. Season 6, Episode 134, The Lovely Lady Nagant. Looks like a grenade. Is that what it was?
If not for the car, I would have been a goner. This isn't a carjacking. They're out for blood. If that's the case, their goal must be trying to separate me from him. Assassins!
Probably part of Lady Nagant's whole plan. Hopefully he dropped off the girl that he was helping.
Wait, is that All Might? Don't back down. This doesn't change our job.
Damn, just his aura alone, bro.
If the ever happens to that young man, it'll be over my dead body.
I wonder what in reality he can actually do, though, because he doesn't have much. I don't think he has like anything left, right? Maybe just a little bit.
Stay one step ahead and get the jump on her before she can react. I'll make her talk. She'll tell me where All For One and
Damn, the shots are crazy. Going through the buildings like that.
A bullet? No way!
Oh, damn, it got him in the leg.
Without a search type quirk, she shouldn't be able to sneak up behind me. Does she have help? No, I don't sense any other hostility nearby.
Oh shit, his mask came off.
Damn it! I see now. Right.
Oh, and then she also uses the gun to like give herself a boost so she's faster and can keep up.
The distance between us. The bullet that hit me from the back was fired from my flank with a crazy curve. As she gets closer, it's easier to lock onto my location instead of calculating my path. And as the distance shrinks, it's harder for the fourth to warn about consecutive shots.
Oh damn, that thing hit him in the
In
side.
that case, 6, full blast! I'm not going to run.
So you gotta
I just
fight.
needed to buy some time.
Well, wait. You're joking.
What is
You're doing
that?
what I think you are?
Terrible idea. I can see what you're attempting to do right now, but this plan is beyond your current abilities.
What
You
is his
said so
ability?
yourself.
First off, you need to be able to do two things at once without concentration. When you master that, that's something else.
You have no experience using my quirk. Parallel processing takes practice.
It's a little late for that.
Parallel processing? Is that what he said it was called?
Intel out of Lady Nagant. I can make sure All For One and Shigaraki are defeated. I'll learn how to use your power on the fly. Third, Fajin!
But what is his quirk? What can it do? I guess I need to just exercise some patience and we'll find out, huh?
A decoy? What's he playing at?
You might be right, if that was my plan!
He's somehow faster than before. This kid powered up while he was down there.
The rain doesn't affect my smokescreen, so it was easy to send out decoys and track Nagant's movements based on the timing of her shots. I didn't know her exact position, so I couldn't attack head-on. But she never expected me to burst out of a building. With the help of Fajin, I caught her off guard.
The Safety Commission trained me well.
So she's really good at hand-to-hand combat.
Why are you helping a monster like All For One?
I feel like we probably
He's a
should have
evil
assumed that.
tyrant hell-bent on controlling people!
Fudge.
From behind?
I was
Not in the
exhausted.
ass, bro. What?
I killed so many. All to keep our citizens in the dark. Say some group was plotting a terrorist attack against pros. Or a famous hero team worked with a villainous organization on the sly. When someone is capable of shaking the foundation of this society, they can't be tried. They have to disappear quietly. That's where the Safety Commission comes in.
So she was basically like the secret assassin, essentially, for the government.
Can I shake your hands? Me too! You're the best!
Sure, but only if you kids have been good.
Ooh, yeah, okay.
The fragility of our world made me spiral. It's all a sham.
Your duty is to follow orders. This is not a job you can quit.
Chairman, you were a strong leader.
Damn.
You
So she
murdered
killed the
previous
chairman?
head of the Safety Commission? But wait! I read about you. The media reported that you killed fellow heroes.
That's what the commission told them to hide their shame. They wouldn't say I rebelled. That could expose the reason I turned on them. Here's the sad truth. The hero world everyone admires as a force of good is nothing but an illusion. The hell? He's mapping my movements from the trajectory of the bullets!
I had no idea.
Yeah, Deku's
He's
a
fast.
lot smarter than you think.
Little by little, I think I'm starting to understand. Nothing is truly black and white. Our society exists in the gray area, swirling with anxiety and anger. That's exactly why I have to keep reaching my hand out to help!
You're the product of their indoctrination! Even in midair, he's managing to avoid major damage to his joints. Now I have you!
She's gonna shoot Shisaki? So is that what she meant by maybe that he could be useful? It's because she was gonna plan on using him against him. But how would she know that Deku would go and save them? Maybe she's just trusting that he's a true hero and that's what he would do. But I mean, I wanted to comment more on like her past because, I mean, honestly, it's tough. Like I'm very conflicted on this whole thing. Like, I understand the need for a secret organization like that. I can understand it from the perspective of like the government, right? Because sometimes some of the work has to be done in the shadows, and it's best that most people don't know about it. But also, I can understand it from her perspective extremely well because it's like honestly when she had that look and it was showing her as a student in the school, she had the same glow in her eyes I feel like I see from Uraraka. Like this glow of like I want to help people. I want to make a difference, right? Like this excitement of being a hero. And I feel like she was a lot like Hawks, although Hawks is like the good side of that, of where it's like, okay, Hawks didn't take this and it didn't wear down on him, right? Because if he already came from such a struggled past that it was like this was better for him. For her, it was like she couldn't even look herself in the mirror. You saw it when those kids were showing up. Like she wanted to be able to I'm sure it was probably part of her dream to be able to have kids come up and her to be able to be like, hey, yeah, I'm a hero, signing autographs, taking pictures with kids and all that kind of cool stuff. But then when she reached her hand out, you saw the shot where she sees blood all over her hands because that blood is on her hands. She's killing all these it sounded like basically they're saying vigilante groups, right? The vigilante groups that were not approved, essentially. She was going and taking them out, and you saw that moment where the guy's like, "Dude, we didn't even do anything yet." Like, it was based off pure threat. It's a lot like the whole Avengers thing where, Tony Stark was going to build what's his name, Ultron, essentially was going to be a shield around the world, where it was almost like we were going to take out danger before it could happen. But then that brings up the argument that Captain America brings out, where it's like, we're punishing people for something they haven't even done yet. Whether you know it's going to happen or whether you think it's going to happen or not, no one's committed a crime, but you want to punish people and you want to take people out and all that to prevent a crime from happening. So it's like that whole argument of which one is right and which one's wrong. Do you let someone to commit the crime where now people are suffering because of the crime, or do you give them an opportunity to shine through that and not commit the crime and hope that they do better, right? But then that hope is the same hope that can either tear you down or build you up. It's honestly a really, really tough situation. And for Lady Nagant, like, how she feels is perfectly fair. I can't argue it. And that's one thing too I want to talk about with the show in general, man, is they've done such a good job with all the villains of making them understandable. Like, I can understand and relate to a lot of the villains and how they feel about a lot of this stuff. Like her, it's like I have to make a decision. Which society do I want to work for? The society that made me do these horrible things that in All for One society I wouldn't have to do. I wouldn't have to live in the shadow. I wouldn't have to do these kinds of things, right? In his society, I could be whatever kind of hero I want to be, whether that's good or bad. The choice would have been mine. But in this one, she almost probably feels like her choice was taken away from her. And so I can understand that from her perspective. And that's what My Hero has done really, really great at. The only other thing I wanted to comment on real quick that I've noticed the last couple episodes is I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but it kind of feels like the color tone has like shifted down a lot in the animation. I really like it. I think it's a really, really cool, subtle change that they've done because of like the tone of the show itself has shifted down. I love that it's almost kind of got this like darker scale to it.
He has a bad case of hero syndrome.
Oh, that's how she knew.
It's like this was fated.
That he
I
would
knew you might come in handy.
do that.
I'll bring you along so you can confirm it's the same boy.
I've got one condition.
I don't care about your grudge.
It's not that. I'm not looking for revenge. I've lost everything. There's only one thing that's left for me to do. I just want to talk to the old man.
Just wants to tell his daddy sorry.
I've already fulfilled my part of the agreement! Hurry up and take me to the boss, damn it!
Is that Chisaki?
I'm increasing the velocity of my bullets, even if I risk jamming as a result. I'll make you face the worst outcome a hero can imagine. It doesn't matter who
Forcing
the
him to
person
choose.
is. When you can't save somebody, your conscience is destroyed.
While I was being shot at, I continuously bent and stretched my legs to keep from being hit. Plus, one for all at 45%. Plus, centrifugal force! There's something everyone my age
Damn.
has seen. All Might, the symbol of peace.
So with this quirk Bajin, he can literally... Damn!
100%!
Impossible. He caught up to the bullet? No.
Holy
He's
shit,
faster.
dude!
While I'm over here aiming the muzzle for another shot, he's already shifting directions. This kid.
Damn, bro.
Come for you later, Chisaki. Full 100%. Manchester!
Damn, bro. Holy shit, dude. He just... Oh my gosh, bro.
The barrel's broken! It's over, Lady Nagant!
I don't hesitate. Once I recognize someone as the enemy, whatever happens next plays out like it was inevitable. When did empty sentiments start making me sick?
And he still saved
You
her.
shot towards Chisaki, but you didn't aim at him. And if you really believed in All for One's future, your first bullet would have hit my spine and paralyzed me. You've seen the darkness in this world, so you know what needs to be brought into the light. It's not too late for you to fight on our side. I know the heart of a hero.
Dude, let's go, Deku, man.
Izuku Midoriya, you are a hero.
What just happened to her?
The heart is a fickle, unruly beast. Knowing this fact, I made a few preparations in the event of an unfortunate breach of contract.
Oh, this son of a...
Such a pity. You were used by others until the very end. Though perhaps the quirk you were blessed with is to blame. What a pathetic life you've led, dear Lady Nagant.
Nagant, no!
Come on, get to her, Deku, get to her.
I won't let you die! You hear me?
Oh, Hawks got to her.
You're here!
Deku! All Might sent word of an assassin. I'm sorry we're late. I'm not good in this weather. What's going on? Are there other enemies?
Hold on!
Can you guys go
Hawks!
down?
I can't be sure, but I don't think she meant to do that! She got at least one extra quirk from All for One! He probably added some kind of trap to it!
This boy... My name is Hawks! I sort of replaced you! We're in this mess because of All for One's manipulation! If you fought against that kid, then you should understand that now too! It's not too late for you, okay? You don't have to throw everything away! Please tell me you realize that! Help us create a future you can be proud of! Take control of your own life! You're Lady Nagant! And you are a hero!
Here's what I know. In 2 months, at a mansion in Ibori Woods, I was supposed to bring the boy there. And it's not just me. He sent the other hunters after the target too.
Deku! Was he the only one?
No. This isn't what we agreed on. Why'd you get caught? You said you were going to take me to him! I need to visit Pops.
Dang.
He's all I've got left. I have to see him! To tell him I'm sorry!
Please. Please don't go.
Chisaki,
Not a word, you sick freak! I was talking to the woman!
you remember Eri, right? What you did to her?
Eri. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the girl. If I had her, she could rewind the old man.
You want forgiveness from somebody? Apologize to Eri, and in return I'll fulfill Nagant's promise. You have my word on that front. How does that sound to you?
Young man, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
We've captured Lady Nagant and Kai Chisaki. Contact the police. Nagant needs medical attention.
Midoriya's been roughed up pretty bad as well. You too, by the looks of it.
Oh, Midoriya's mad.
All for one.
He's pissed, dude. He's probably because if he had her in his hands and what Lady Nagant was kind of talking about the whole overhaul thing, where it's like the worst thing you can do as a hero is be put in a situation where you have to save someone's life and you can't do it, right? And that's kind of probably what he feels right there in that moment because he had her, right? He saved it. It felt like everything was good. And then that All for One, of course, we should have known, bro, had a backup plan because of, just like he said, the heart is a faint place, right? But damn, bro, he's plotting and scheming right now. I hope Lady Nagant lives, man, because I would love to see her be able to turn her life around and be happy, man, because in the short moment, like what we knew her for like maybe, we'll say basically an episode because we saw her at like the last 5 minutes of the last episode, but like I really like her character and like I can understand her character a lot, man, and I love that he said, he's like, if you really believed in what All for One was trying to do, you would have taken me out when you had the chance. Like, you had an opportunity to take me out, and you chose not to. It kind of reminds me of, again, I know I relate to a lot of different animes. It reminds me of Vinland Saga, where, spoiler if you haven't seen Vinland Saga, where Thorfinn doesn't want to live anymore. He has no will, and Snake ends up actually like basically like randomly just sneak attacking him to take his head off, and he like reacts to it and jumps back, and Snake's like, see, your mind says you don't want to live, that's what you keep saying, but your body says something different. Your body reacted, it fought back. Is that because you do want to live? And that made Thorfinn like change his whole thing, where he's like, do I want to live? Do I want to die? Is this really what I've wanted this whole time? Where it made him question everything. And that's kind of with Lady Nagant, where it's like, she did the mission because she had to, but I feel like in a way she kind of felt like it was just like it was before. So it's like something inside of her stopped her from fulfilling the mission and doing it at 100% of what she could have done. Even though she tried, something made her feel as though it wasn't right. And so I think it would be awesome to see her turn it around and be happy, and all that kind of stuff. But man, what a good episode, man. I love this version of Deku, man. Deku, he is like literally, I'm telling you, man, when I think I talked about it earlier in this episode with like the Shigaraki comparison, where we saw Shigaraki go from like this spoiled brat kid who just has power, but it's like he doesn't really know how to use it. He's kind of like, he's just kind of a baby about everything. And he turned into like from season 5, man, he basically turned into an absolute menace. And then you saw that come to fruition in the start of season 6, where you saw what Shigaraki was capable of doing when he had a purpose, when he put himself towards hatred and actually truly like going for it. And now I think we're seeing that same thing from Deku, man, because he's like more driven than we've ever seen him. You see it in his eyes. You saw the anger in his eyes, that the drive in his eyes at the end of that episode when he was pissed, man. And then for him to use this quirk, what do they call it? Fajin, I think is what it was called. Fajin, where he can like store up all that kinetic energy, and he's basically faster than a bullet at this point, because he can build all that up and then combine it with One for All, and basically he can fly faster than a speeding bullet. So I think we've gotten every single quirk that he has access to it, except for the last one, right? Because we have One for All, we have Smoke Screen, we have Danger Sense, we have Fajin now, we have Black Whip. What's the other one I'm forgetting here? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Float. So yeah, that's 6, right? So I think we have still one more quirk, which must be the guy with the red hair at the scar right here. That's the only quirk that we have not used yet. So I'm excited to see what that quirk is and see where this show continues on to, man. But man, I'm telling y'all, man, season 6 of My Hero Academia, so far, the best season of My Hero Academia. Hands down, bro. Hands down the best season of My Hero Academia so far. Just absolutely amazing. Appreciate y'all's time, man. We'll catch you guys in the next episode, guys. Deuces.